We're glad to be here. It's good to be back into my stomping grounds, Washington State, baby. I played Little League Baseball. Baseball was my sport as a kid. I was no good, but I loved it. And I was a huge Mariners fan, obviously. In my childhood, we weren't really allowed to watch TV very much. We didn't get to play no video games. We didn't get to watch no TV. We were allowed to watch Looney Tunes. We were allowed to watch Mariners games. And if the Mariners game wasn't on TV, we were damn sure listening to it on the radio. So, I gotta tell you, this postseason was as emotionally invested in a sporting event that I've ever been in my life. It makes you proud to be from Seattle or from Washington or just any way associated with the Mariners. I just love you guys. And I know we got a whole lot of fun ahead, that's for damn sure. Whatever the case, back at the beginning of August, Cal was nice enough to tell the powers that be to have me out and throw a first pitch. Which was the other big highlight of my career so far. And I was so excited about it. I was on a family vacation the week leading up to my first pitch. It was a big deal for me. I was very, very nervous. My family was all nervous for me. And the week leading up to my first pitch for the Mariners was our family vacation. My dad called me a couple of days before. He said, well, how are you feeling about your first pitch? I said, well, I think I'll be fine. I'm excited about it. It's going to be cool. I said, well, we're going on vacation. I'm going to bring my glove up. I'm going to bring the ball. I think we ought to get you out there. We got to practice a little bit. And so, every day for 6 days on our family vacation, when I would wake up in the morning, for starters, we'd have a cup of coffee. Then we'd go out. My dad would pull me behind the boat and I'd get to water ski. We'd do that. And then we'd get back on shore and we'd have breakfast. And we'd say, all right, it's time to throw a couple. We need to warm up. Let's go practice. And it was, I tell you what, as a 28-year-old, I don't know, man or boy, I feel like a boy most of the time. Anyway, I'm 28 years old. And my dad out there telling me, boy, it's time to warm up, it's time to practice. You can't come in here unprepared for this first pitch. And it took me right back to the Little League. He's out there telling me, make the tee. And then come over the top. Don't sidearm it in there. You lose all your control if you get that arm angle down. Get that arm angle up, get up, come over the top. So anyway, that was 5 days of family vacation for me. I about threw my shoulder out before I even ever got to throw the first pitch. I'd be back there, come on boy, put a little pepper on it, come on. And I was throwing balls in the dirt, I bruised the shins, and I put a dent in my mom's garage door, and it was a mess. But it all led up to the first pitch that I got to throw. Magical. My 12-year-old self would have been doing backflips, and my 28-year-old self would have been doing backflips too, except for that I'm not very in shape anymore. And I wish I could do backflips still. Anyways, I was so excited. I got up there. They announced my name. They said some nice things about me in the stadium, and I walked out there to the mound. As I was walking out there, I thought, wow, you dumbass. You wore leather-soled boots to stand on the rubber and throw out a first pitch. And you gotta understand, the Mariners, they're my childhood team. This is the only team I've ever rooted for my whole lifetime. It meant so much to me. And I was ready to step off that thing and put a little heat in there. Bryce Miller was catching my first pitch. And I was ready to, if they needed a lefty middle inning reliever going into the postseason, this was my shot. I was gonna put a little heat on it. Maybe some scouts might have given me a little side eye. Anyways, I got up there, I did the full wind-up, no stretch, walked up to the rubber, did my full wind-up, and as I got up to the top of my wind-up, I just felt my leather-soled boots slide around on the gravel. And I said, dude, you gotta take something off of this. You can't end up on one of these YouTube compilations of worst first pitch fails ever. And I knew if I went and planted my right foot in them leather-soled boots, I was just gonna slip out, and I was gonna do the splits, and I was gonna tear my hamstring. It was gonna be horrible. So I took some off of it, I lobbed it in there. Bryce got it, and I guess I say all this to say I'm ready for another pitch, and I'm gonna wear my cleats next time, damn it. Oh, mercy. I just love him, and I know y'all do too. And one of the highlights of my career so far, which has been short to this date, but I found out he was using my song Bad Luck as his walk-up song all season long.